Yo, what's up Freeze Army and welcome to the Silent Ninja Challenge for Hokkaido on Professional difficulty. My name is Mr. Freeze2244. For this one, obviously we're going to start as the ninja. I'm going to have the ICA silver baller stored in the mountain path smuggled item location. Now this video is going to be recorded in HDR, so I want you guys' opinion on how it looks for Hokkaido in particular. I've already done videos on the previous ones, but for this one it's going to be in Hokkaido. So, well, from the very start, we're going to have to go and grab the pistol from the smuggled item as we've got here. Now we've got to wait behind this rock, as there's two guards who are going to be patrolling around the area. So we're just going to sneak nicely and slowly down the mountain path, because these two have strange AI. If you distract one of them, both of the guards go towards that location, not just one of them. So you can't, you know, distract one of them at a time. So we're just going to have to be patient with this and, you know, sneak by them nice and slowly. So once you've gone to this position here, we're just going to shoot out that camera just above the door. And once the guards have reached the position to where they are now, they're just going to stand still. But once you've shot that camera, they are going to go over towards the camera, but they will go back into that location to the right. So again, we're just going to hover around up here and everything should be alright. So once the guards get over to the position to the right and stand still, that's when we're going to sneak behind the rock to the left that's just beyond that door. That's when we're going to wait for them to go past them and sneak by them. So there's going to be a doctor inside, so we're going to hug the wall to make sure he doesn't spot us. So again, just crouch walk, because if you go too quickly, then they spot you a lot faster on professional difficulty. That's something you need to watch out. So again, we're just going to wait for these guys to turn around and go back up the mountain pass, and that's when we can sneak by. Nope, the guard there just trolled me. He just trolled. He thought, you're not going up there that easy. But once we've done that now, we're going to head down the mountain pass here. Now there's going to be a gardener on the actual helipad itself, and there's going to be a guard just below you. And as soon as the guard starts going down the stairs, we're going to vault over the wall. Now this gardener will become suspicious. Now he will come over to investigate, but he doesn't count as spotted, so you don't need to worry about that. Like I said, he's you know, he counts as suspicious, but again, you don't need to worry about that too much. He does come to that location, but he's not going to spot you. So once we've gotten to this location, we're just going to subdue this guard here and drag him into the room, because there's going to be a locker in there, so we're just going to hide his body in there. Make sure you pick up his pistol as well. But yeah, we're just going to dump his body in here. And once we've done that, we're going to head back outside and go across this this area, and we're going to make our way through the door, and we're going to head up to the morgue area. Now this is essentially going to be the same as the Silent Assassin suit only video. In fact, it can be a little bit easier, because instead of using the neurochip, we're actually shooting out the heart. So once we get to this location here, we're just going to hug the wall and place the gun on the floor just like that, using L1 and R1. And we place the gun by pushing the triangle button. Now what that's going to do is the guard's going to come over and investigate, and he's going to pick up the gun and he's going to take it down the stairs. So when he comes through this door, we're going to subdue him and hide his body down under the bottom of the stairs, and then we're going to rinse and repeat the same strategy until all four guards in the area are taken care of. I mean, it's a slow, long process, but it's very easy to do, and there's minimal risk involved when doing this particular way. So this is the opportunity to all the people that haven't got all the locations and all the items and stuff unlocked. So what we did there is just place the gun at the end, and then we use the katana to cause a distraction to get the doctors to turn around. They're going to come over towards where the noise came from. They'll spot the gun on the floor, and they're going to inform a guard. And it's basically just rinse and repeat the same strategy. Instead of using the katana, you could use the peekaboo strategy, where the doctor sees you for a little while, and just at the peak of his suspicion, you break that line of sight, and that will cause him to come over and investigate what he saw. That's not getting completely suspicious, because that will get you spotted and it will ruin your Silent Assassin rating, but that's basically how you do it. You should be more, considering you're playing professional mode now, I'm sure that you all are familiar with the peekaboo technique, or now you see me, now you don't technique. So now the guard has come up and picked up the gun. We're going to do the same thing with him, and then we're just going to, like I said, rinse and repeat until all four guards are taken care of. This is the second one, so we have two more after this, and then we can move on to the next part. Again, it's very easy. It's pretty much identical to my Silent Assassin suit only video, except this one's a little bit easier as well, because we're actually gonna skip out using the neurochip. So again, we just use the katana there. So for the benefit of this video, I'm gonna fast forward for this a little bit, because you know I don't want to keep repeating the stuff. So I'm gonna fast forward through it.
Won't you hear me? Won't you see? Ritorna a me. I'm begging you, come back to me. Ritorna a me. I follow you, I'm watching you. Ritorna a me. Come back to me, or I will find 47 ways to make you mine. The taste of wine turns bitter on my tongue.
So when we finally play it from there, we've taken out all 4 guards that are in the area, and or is it 5? I'm not completely sure what the number is, but once we used instinct to find out what all the guards are cleared from the area, we're actually gonna, distract one of these morgue doctors. Now, you don't need to place that gun. I don't know why I did that, but what we need to do is do the peekaboo or use the katana to draw one of these doctors over here to this location, and then we're just gonna hug the wall here in this location, and then we're gonna subdue him from around the corner, and that is gonna take care of that. We're just gonna need to take out the other guard as well. That will be done. Well, not the guard, but the doctor. So we're just gonna leave that body here. No one else will come through this morgue, so you don't need to worry about that too much. We're going to pick up the katana because we don't want to. Last time we did this during a stream, and someone stole the katana. I came back for it and it just disappeared. Someone stole it. Bastards. So anyway, we're going to drag this morgue doctor, dump him in this locker right here, just in case his body is discovered or whatever. But once we've done that, we're just going to go into the security room, take out the evidence, take out the cameras, because there's a few cameras in this morgue area. We are actually going to pass back through near this section, so we're just going to pull out our ICA silver baller. We're going to crouch walk through this area, watching out for the 2 doctors that are in this room. And we're just going to shoot the heart, and that will take care of Eric Soda's. We're going to dip into the room to the left and circle our way back around, because it's much more safer than just going straight back. But that takes care of one of the targets of Eric Soda's. Now we can now work on Yuki Yamazaki. And again, we're just going to do the same thing we did in the Silent Assassin Suitony video, watching out for Jason Portman and the doctor that follows with him. We're going to also watch out for 2 patrolling guards that are just outside. There's 2 also outside, facing the door. So we're just going to make our way up the stairs, and also watch out for the guard that's going up and down the corridor above, because that's where we need to go. We need to go up the stairs, then go left down the slope in the corridor to make our way to where the sauna is, because that's how we're going to take out Yuki Yamazaki. So again, we're just being really patient at this point, and we've waited till the guard moves out of the way. I think it's all clear now, so you get ready to just get up to the corridor and then make your way down the left. The only person you need to worry about now really is the gardener that's just out to the right of the window. So, but as long as you're relatively close to the window and you're just crouch running, you can take it slowly if you want to. It's up to you, but I decided to just risk it for the biscuit. So once we're in this room now, we're actually going to place a gun in the corner of the room, because there is a guard that comes in here every now and then. So we're just going to hide in this crate, and when he comes in, he's going to discover the gun in the corner, and that's when we're going to exit the crate and choke him out, dump him in the crate, and that takes care of the guard. And all we've got to do then is just wait for Yuki Yamazaki to come into the sauna, and that's how we're going to kill her. So we can pick up these 2 guns, and then we're going to dump the body in this crate. Make sure you turn up the temperature in the sauna to get rid of these 2 people that are in the sauna right now. So from this point, all we've got to do now is play the patient game and just wait for Yuki Yamazaki to come over to the sauna. So for the benefit of the video, again, I'm just going to fast forward through it.
Ritorna a me. I'm begging you, come back to me. Ritorna a me. I follow you.
So now in comes Yuki Yamazaki, and she's just going to go in the sauna on her own, and the guard's going to leave the room area. And we're actually going to, what we need to do really is just put a gun or the sword in the doorway, and then we'll be able to get back through. For some reason this door stayed unlocked, so but what we actually needed to do is put the sword in between to stop the door from closing, and then we're going to hold triangle to block the door, and that will kill Yuki Yamazaki. But make sure you block that door before you leave the door itself, because if it shuts and you can't get back through it, that's going to be unfortunate for you, because this is a hostile disguise and this is the only way out. So once we've done that and we've killed Yuki Yamazaki for an accident kill, we can now head to the exit. We're going to take the snowmobiles just down below us, but there's currently 2 guards outside, and there's going to be a guard onto the corridor to our left at the top. Now we're just going to wait patiently again, wait for him to turn around, which he has done there. All we've got to do now is wait for these two guards, you know, the Chuckle brothers to move out of the way so we can slide down the pipe and then get our exit done. So it's all about playing the patient game once more. There's a lot of waiting around, but again, this is a guaranteed way if you want to complete this Silent Ninja challenge with no equipment. Essentially, we're only using the gun for the drop point. But now these two have gone away, we can actually climb out of the window, slide down the pipe, and just quickly crouch run all the way over to the snowmobiles, and then we're done. So we're just going to risk it for the biscuit. There we go. And then once you've exited the mission, you'll have the Silent Ninja challenge popping up at the end of the screen after you've skipped the cutscene. And that's going to do it for this video. So thank you very much for watching. Feel free to drop a like and subscribe here if you are new to the channel. And I'll be covering more Hokkaido challenges, coming up. So stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers.
Ritorna a me, I'm begging you, come back to me. Ritorna.